In every pack, there is noise, chaos, and conflict until he arrives. A leader doesn't back the loudest. He doesn't show off. But when he steps in, respect is automatic. Serious, they sound like all these Nagio-wide commentators. Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Dr. Help, your favorite vet doctor, and today we are going to be talking about pack behaviors in dogs and how pet parents can actually maximize this knowledge to get better results with their pets. Pack behavior in dogs is mostly a misunderstood aspect of canine psychology. Now, dogs are very social beings, they are very social animals, and in their packs there's something they call pack hierarchy. Yeah, when they are in group they are called pack. There's something we call pack hierarchy, whereby there is a leader, and the leader is referred to as the alpha. Most of the time it is male, so it's referred to as the alpha male, and the male or the leader always has dominance over other ones. And when you watch the pack behavior or pack hierarchy in dogs, you will see that just like the video you just watched, the leader is not necessarily very aggressive or always fights, but he leads with calmness, consistency, and confidence. Now let's get to the common pack behaviors you should watch out for in your dog as a pet parent. Before we delve into this, please, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please punch the subscribe button now, and also put on the notification bell icon so that when we drop videos like this, you will be enlightened, you will see them and you will watch. Now, what are the pack behaviors that you would see that you should observe in your pets? One is resource guarding. Resource, you would see a dog trying to guard his or her resource. What I mean is protecting what the dog values. It might be food, it might be space where it lives, it might be a person, it might be the cub, the puppies. So you could see that in when a dog, maybe you have two pets, two dogs, or even if it's a dog and a cat, you give a dog food while it's eating. If another dog or another species of animal tries to come there, you will see your pet, the dog, trying to growling, and it's more like a sign. Now that sign is not an aggressive sign, you understand? It is just a sign that this is my space, please don't come here, this is my space. But if that sign that is given initially is not controlled, it can actually be very aggressive again. So these are one of the pack behaviors, which is called resource guarding. Now the second one is submission. You will see that in the last video where that dog that was barking, trying to bite everybody. Ordinarily you would think that one was the leader of the pack, but when the leader just walked in, you see how he submitted. You understand? So submission is one of the things you can get that are obtainable in pack hierarchy. You understand? So submission is the dog telling the alpha or the person he sees as the leader that he or she is not a threat. Signs that your dog is in this submissive state. You understand? There are some postures that your dog can take. Example, like you saw in the video, leaning on the back is one of the submissive posture. You understand? And another one is licking of the face. Maybe an alpha male comes in. One of the ways to say, okay, I'm not a threat to, is to lick the face of the alpha. Do you understand? Next thing another thing you can see is the ears drooping down intentionally, and also the tail. You understand? To tell you I'm not a threat. You understand? Another sign you can see is avoiding eye contact. Example, when you come back from work and then your dog messes up the whole place, you now come and you are shouting and yelling at him and say, who did this? Who did this? You might see that dog trying to avoid eye contact. You understand? Avoiding eye contact and stuff is a sign of submission, and it is obtainable in pack hierarchy. These are things you can see, and you know that the dog is giving you a submissive stance. The next pack behavior is following the leader. Now, in a pack of dogs where there is an alpha, you don't necessarily need a leash, especially if the alpha is trained. You don't necessarily need a leash when they are going on a walk. The leader just leads and all of them follow in sequence. Do you understand? So this is one of the pack behavior. And why this is important is that when you have a pet and the pet sees you as the pack leader, you would see that these things, some of the controls, some of the trainings will become easier because he has seen you as confident, calm, and consistent. So you will see some owners have dogs that they are hard to control. There are also owners that have dogs that are very easy to control. The next pack psychology you see is also breaking fights, just like you watch in the video. And most of the times, the leaders, the alpha males, the alpha dogs, the leaders in the pack do not use aggression to break fights like that. They either use maybe a stare or just a pack. You understand? Which is something we need to learn from those alpha males as a pet parent, so that you can be able to control your dogs. Okay, so you might be asking as a pet parent, why does this understanding or why does this knowledge matter? Why does it matter to me as a pet parent that has maybe one or two? Now, firstly, this pack behavior, knowing this pack behavior helps to improve training success. Dogs do not speak English or Spanish or German. What they use in communication is body languages and energies. And when you understand this pack behavior, you will be able to get more training success. You understand? Knowing that as they look up to you as a leader, you should have these traits so that obedience will be automatic. The next reason is to reduce conflicts in houses where there are many dogs. You understand? So it makes you study, this knowledge makes you study the animals and look at who they see as the alpha. You understand? Example, in the pack of lions, the alpha feeds first before every other lion feeds, and it helps me still maintain that pack hierarchy. And you will see that if you know this and maintain it, some of the conflicts that happen will just be averted by the alpha, who is already recognized as the pack leader. The next thing is to prevent behavioral problems. Every dog needs a leader. And if they don't have a good leader, they would want to be one themselves, and they don't become good leaders, especially when you have just one pet. So what I mean is that you should be a good leader, knowing that every dog needs a leader that will direct them, that will curb their excesses. You understand? So this knowledge helps you to know, okay, I should be a leader to my pet, so that you know how to curb their excesses, and they can look up to you as an alpha figure. Next reason is that it builds stronger bonds. As I said earlier, dogs don't speak English. So if they know that you understand their energy and you are giving energies also to them and body languages that they like and they appreciate and they look up to, it would foster more bond between two of you and your pets. The next thing is that it keeps everyone safe. It keeps everyone safe. When you know how to control your dogs, when they go out, they don't just behave anyhow, and everyone is safe. Now, finally, all pet parents, you should know that you are the ultimate pack leader of your dog or dogs. And if they see the attributes of calmness, consistency, and confidence, they will trust you as their leader. If you like this video, please subscribe, like, turn on the notification bell icon, and also share. Also, I would want to hear your comments. Whether you're a pet parent or you are a friend of a pet parent, whether you have seen any of these behaviors in a dog or your pet. So thank you, and God bless you.